as well. It's going to be pretty close in the end. Purple Persuasion holds on best. Here's the wire, and Purple Persuasion has ended up winning it. Purple Persuasion goes on to win it from in second, Point to Sell. Third placing will end up going the way to Captain Ariana, and then Georgina Rose behind that backing four.
Purple Persuasion was your winner into 6-1 at the offer Grable for that 12 o'clock, and unfortunately it was the 3-dog winning it wrong for the set, unfortunately, because we boosted out the 6. Right, through to a happy hours now every single day. I'm sure you know this if you're a regular. Between 12 and 1, our best odds guaranteed, all UK and Irish race meetings. There are 8 meetings today. Absolutely loads of races. I'm sure Matt's added them all up. Well, 57. 57, I trust you, Matt. So 12 to 1, 57 races available for you. Best odds guaranteed today. And there's an each way race on TV too as well. The 145 at Haydock. We're giving you 5 places at 5th each way in that. There are a few of those this afternoon, which we'll get to throughout the day. Right, Sprint Valley on Roy Phoenix, 12:04, counting down. Then after this, we'll get stuck into the Champions League final. Cannot wait for that tonight. Chelsea up against Manchester City. History will be made either way, but it really is so significant, isn't it, for City? 2008, the game owners came in. They probably thought it wouldn't take this long, Matt. No, it might take longer than tonight, but they've got a chance finally in the final for the first time to win the league.
Yeah, it certainly is as well. They've done the right way. They've beaten the right teams to be there as well. So PSG and Dortmund, obviously Giants. So yeah, I think what the doubts in my mind, like I said earlier, is Chelsea have won the last 2 games and that's slap around, but they were very in and out towards the end of the season, Chelsea. There's value when you look at the price of Chelsea, you think, wow, that's a big price. But I just feel it is City's there for the taking. They've impressed throughout the season. They have been the best side.
Well, you didn't get even City in the FA Cup, Sam. You didn't win the Premier League. I think
that's true.
Probably always be happy backing City at evens, isn't it?
That's true. Yeah, very much so. In any game, against any team.
Okay, well that's what you can get today as we race at Sprint Valley.
Straight to the lead here. Arms control down there as well. So too in the green is Loyalist Print. A couple of further than arms control led. Loyalist Print right down the centre towards the far side, Uptown Fun. The Jolly. Black jacket wide of him, ankle curtain. Behind him, mid-dip, Graphite Gallop. That was next, along with Belty Softball was the near side. Electrode Bullet well back then. As they move now into the final furlong. Uptown Funk guides them there. Arms control is in pursuit, followed by Graphite Gallop and ankle curtain. Uptown Funk beats the line, suddenly they're ganging up on him. I think he's just held on. Arms control was near side to make it interesting. Uptown Funk, Arms control in that order. Graphite Gallop chased them home. 5, 9 and 6, 2 to 1 favourite, 15 to 2, 9 to 2.
There it goes in, well done from that at 2 to 1 as we continue to build up to the big one tonight, the Champions League final.
Chelsea cruise to the top of their Champions League group. Pep Guardiola leads Manchester City into the last 16.
Chelsea have done it. They march on and make it 3 out of 3 for England in the last 16 in the Champions League. It's a lovely turn by Mason Bales, who wants to goal and Chelsea want to. And the Blues are into the final 4 now. Foden tries his luck and scores. Manchester City, semi-finals. He's away from Courtois, he's scored. Mason Bales just scored the goal to take Chelsea to the Champions League final. Paris Saint-Germain and Manchester City are in it with the corner and it's
How much ticket made? How much weight? 45.
Yeah, it's going to over this one tonight. It is the Champions League final two, which comes once again in the showpiece. If you fancy Manchester City to finally win, but to do so whilst conceding in the 90 minutes, you'll get 4 to 1, which is what happened at Stamford Bridge in the Premier League earlier this season. And Chelsea have scored in the last 5 meetings against City. They have had +2 success, at least on the score sheet, so that might be the best bet. City to win and concede at 4 to 1, or the same bet for Chelsea. You fancy that? Chelsea to win on both sides to score, That's 9-1. That happened at the Etihad earlier this month in the Premier League. And they have gone 5 games without a clean sheet now. That's their worst run under Tuchel. And I wonder if Mendy and Kante, who have come back into the squad, might not be 100% fit. That could be one of the problems for them now.
Yeah, there is, as Rob said, and Mendy got that rib injury against Arsenal on the final day, of course. But I mean, Kante is a huge positive. He does. Even if he's not quite 100%, I know he's going to get a real test. He's having to look after the likes of Kevin De Bruyne and Phil Foden, but it's when he gives it to his side going forward as well. He can sit and just let them up top doing his best. Because I really do like Italy for the Euros, but I've been really worried about Jorginho's lack of form towards the end of the season.
I think that's been one of the big differences under Tuchel rather than Lampard, who tried to change his position. Now that Kante is like the figurehead in that central midfield area, it certainly works a lot better, hasn't it? De Bruyne, we just saw that available at 3-1. He scored 3 in his last 4 against Chelsea. I think it's a big night for him in terms of the Ballon d'Or going forward this season. And Bernat, 4-1 available as well. I mentioned in the show earlier with Fred, he's got 11 goals this season in all competitions, which isn't great, but he's had 15 goals disallowed. He probably hates that.
Yeah, he does. So recently offside, really.
Yeah,
But you know,
he said he was born offside.
Well, I've said it a few weeks ago. I think he's had a big season in him. I mean, look, you don't.
You're a big fan, aren't you? So
form is temporary, class is permanent, and he was absolutely on fire at Leipzig. And he's still young. You forget how young he is. He's got a German manager now who knows him well, and he'll get the best out of him. He has started to get, he's improved no end. He creates a lot, doesn't he? Yeah, exactly. He's, Havertz can't be any worse than he's been this season either. You've got Ziyech, you've got Pulisic, you've got loads of ammunition. Mount, of course. If he's the big head next season, I can see him scoring an absolute bag for him.
Well, 12 this season.
As long as he stays on side.
Disallowed, yeah. Needs to stay on side tonight, or just pay off the guys at the bar tray as we head off to Crayford's.
Yeah, here we go, 12.09 Crayford. 4 dogs are favourite, late money for the 6. They're underway here, and there's a little bit of trouble, and 2 got off to a good start with 1. The 1's a rank outsider here. Leads round the first bend from 4 and 2. There might have been a bit of bother, but there wasn't, and 1 is joined by 4, shows lovely speed. And 4 joins the 1-3's picking up late on. It's 4 from 1-3's, started to dart past them all, and it's 4 being pressed by 3. Off the final bend, it's 3 who goes on from 4. 3's going to be 4 at Crayford, 3, 4, 5.
Thank you, Paul. Yeah, the 3-0 gets it then at 4-1, 3, 4, 5. The order at Crayford's. Right, Mauritius is on the way for you shortly. The 12-10, you can see that on Betfred TV too. But let's just continue to look at these boosts. So you can see you fancy Chelsea to win the match. This isn't to win and concede or both halves. It's 4-1 just to win the match in 90 minutes. And people will be thinking, well, they've won 3 of the last 4 meetings, Matt. I mean, the last couple of months they've beaten in the Premier League, beaten in the FA Cup semi-final, so why are we all banging on about City?
And this is what I've been sort of saying this morning. It's really hard to try and convey what I'm trying to get across. I mean, look, there's reasons for leaving Chelsea. They say you've beaten City the last twice, and they have that slight slap of hand, and you're getting 4-1 about and winning again. It just seems too big, doesn't it? So they hang on a minute, they beat them twice. They seem to, they held them as well, and they were really good. Chelsea in the back, trying to stifle City. You think 4-1's massive, and it's the same in the other game as well. You've got Swansea and Brentford. Swansea, they drew both games in the regular season. There was only 2 points separating them in the league, and yeah, you're getting, I think it's like 7-2 Swansea or something, or over 3-1 anyway, Swansea winning that game. But I just think that the favourites will have too much. I think Brentford are a great side going forward. I think they will find a way through Swansea. And if they get an early goal, Swansea are then going to come out, and that'll just play into Brentford's hands. So I do think Brentford, that's very bizarre, the value is with Swansea. I do think Brentford will be the team to get the job done. And it's the same here. I think it is City's time. I think they are more fluent, they are the better side.
Yeah, I just think there's a fragility about Chelsea at the moment. The FA Cup final, for one, losing on the final day.
The final day is the one because the pressure was on. They had to, if they won that game, they knew they were in the Champions League.
They got away with it.
And they got away with it because they didn't, they went out. And to be fair, the first 40 minutes was all Chelsea. They absolutely battered them, but they couldn't score. That is the key, they couldn't score. Now, they're not getting as many chances against City as they did against Villa. You don't have the ball that much.
Well, arguably, that's two cup finals, isn't it? The actual cup final. The final day is a cup final, basically.
But they beat City in the semi-final, and they beat City in the league. Well, don't forget, City hadn't won the league at that point. They still needed to get themselves over the line. Chelsea went there and won. So, there's pros and there's cons, but you're right. They lost to Leicester when they were expected to win. They expected to go win at Aston Villa. That was when the pressure was on. But you know, there's pressure on City tonight. There's pressure on City because this is the end of a long road. But yeah, it's hard to convey. There's definitely value in the outsiders in see it, but I do think the Fab's double cops tonight.
Okay, let's see. Off from racing, Marissa, so all ahead there.
Sitting up in second. Over the odds, who was a stayer back in South Africa, is quite prominent in third. Then we go a little bit further back to Emerald Band. And we go a long way back to Big Mistake. This field is really strung out. Shadowing has had no favours from Henry Tudor. He had to work quite a lot to get to the front, and he's very, very good. We'll see if he's going to win after that. Sitting up in second, Henry Tudor over the odds. Emerald Band comes off the fence. Big Mistake. I'm looking for Toro Bravo. Toro Bravo has been caught 3 wide throughout. Then we go a little bit further back. Blackburn Rock is at the tail end of the field, and now a lot more compact than where they were a couple of meters ago. Shutting still out in front. Henry Tudor moves up nicely. Toro Bravo is moving even better. He's turning very well. He's Toro Bravo, and he's coming for a run. He's been caught wide throughout. Blackburn Rock's also coming for an outside run. As Shouting looks like he's quite enough. Toro Bravo picks it up on the outside with the orange with the blue cap. Toro Bravo is out in front. Now Emerald Band's making a run through. Here comes Blackburn Rock as well, but Toro Bravo is still out in front. Toro Bravo, Blackburn Rock's coming at him. Toro Bravo's going to win it though. Toro Bravo wins it from Blackburn Rock.
There's some offers for you on the Championship playoff final as well, which we'll get to, but Matt, I know you like this. Brentford and Manchester City both to win in 90 minutes, 3-1. He's not able to back it because it's with Fred. He's trying to find anything close to it, and it's trending high online.
Yeah, 7-11, it's just under 11-4 is the best, and that's with a boost as well, so I'm sure they'll just do that. I mean, people probably in the shops thinking what he's talking absolute nonsense. He's an absolute nonsense. You know what? 99% of the time, 99% of the time, you'd be right. But we were just trying to work out. It's over 20-1 for Swansea and Chelsea to win 90 minutes, which is totally conceivable because arguably they have the upper hand this season. Chelsea beating City, as I keep saying, last twice, and then there's very little to separate Brentford and Swansea. The prices should be closer together. But I just think when I look at the games in depth and in detail, I think Brentford will have the upper hand. But come on, 9 times they've been here and they've failed. If they haven't learned from last year's experience of getting beaten by Fulham when I think the players openly admitted they bottled it, if they haven't learned from that experience, and don't forget this time they haven't had that automatic promotion taken from their grasp, they snatched in the last gasp.
I thought it's going to have it last season. Bournemouth as well.
Exactly, and also I know the 10 men helped, but yeah, the way they came back against them, and what we've seen in the semi-finals, I just think Brentford have got, will get the job done. They are a little bit on the skinny side of odds on. The prices should be close together, but I do think they will get the job done. And as for City, same reasons when they take on Chelsea tonight. So then the 3-1 is massive, and I'm trying to look myself. You can't get any bigger anywhere else.
Okay, 11-4 for 6 times big at Romford as well, but we're racing at Kenworth.
The origin yellow colours. Social Spirit moves up on the outside of her. Then a gap of 2 lengths behind that to Tastemaker, being followed by Jaffa Campus racing back 1 from last. And Parisian Girl is racing at the end of the line, and she's sitting about 8 lengths off that leader with just on 600 meters left to go. In front, it's Kissing Point that sets the pace. Social Spirit has moved up into second. Europeana sitting on the inside, running well. They're being followed by Tastemaker creeping closer. Then comes Parisian Girl sitting deeper up, and Jabba Cake has now dropped to the tail of the field with 350 meters left to go. In front, it's Kissing Point. Now Europeana is being popped the question, and she starts her run up the middle. They're being followed by Tastemaker, then comes Social Spirit. It's Kissing Point. Then it kicks away. She's got about a 3-length advantage over Europeana into the closing stages. And Kissing Point, yes, down for a gap to take victory. Europeana in second, Tastemaker third, then came Parisian Girl, Social Spirit, and behind that we had Jaffa Cake.
Kissing Boy wins it at Kenilworth. Well done if you're on that one at 2-1. The odds-on favourite denied in South Africa. Right, before we take in Portland Park, by the way, the 6-1 winning at Romford, I should have mentioned that. Price boost winner at 11-4. Before we head to the virtual though, let's look ahead to the racing. Not just about the football today, of course, even though there is some focus with those two big finals. But hey up, great to see people there. Ahead of the meeting, and the 220 is a crack racing listed at Achilles Stakes over 5 furlongs. It's a wide open renewal this year, and King's Lynn is now the new favourite. The Queen's horse looks like a 4-year-old on the up, however, was behind El Astronaute last time out.
And he's £3 worse off, and had a spin as well. That's what he didn't do. He just go well after a break. But why would King's Lynn turn that form around? He was fit for on the start at Newbury, and he's £3 worse off here. He couldn't get grips to him. I know he's Cheshire Astronaut, obviously. It's like well, maybe so, but he was off a shortest price favorably. Bronze Cup last year and disappointed. There's going to be no hanging around it. El Astronaute goes forward. Zargon goes forward. G by Station went forward last time. And all made like a bullet from the gun. If Glamorous Anna has been taken out, if that would have been there, it would have been a 5-way go, and nothing would have headed there over the first furlong. So El Astronaute is going to get taken on up front. I respect the money for Kingsland. Sheen Murphy back on board, but taken over from Ryan Moore. Count Dorsey has been in and out handicaps. Top Bush has got a penalty. This could be the day for Moscow. It's been very frustrating. So Ross Bevan and Unthorpe behind the